This evening, the match everyone has been looking, and we should be underway any moment now.
And he decides to send the kickoff right down the middle.
They're scrapping for the ball.
The attacking team keeps the ball.
Ruck for Ireland. And some more support from Best.
Really sharp thinking for that pass.
There's not a great deal of support there. Ireland will keep the ball. He gives the ball.
And the attack leads to a ruck.
Ireland still have control of the ball. Sexton seizes the opportunity and breaches that defence.
Gets his hands free in the contact.
The tackle by Stander. He can't stop him. They still have control of the ball. Pass, and he finds touch. First line out of the match for Ireland. The ball's taken in by Ryan. Good throw by Ryan. Oh, that's a poor pass.
He really shouldn't have tried that pass.
The ball is kept by Ireland. The attack by Ireland held up. They're not being allowed to make any ground forward. Determined defensive effort. Ball safely taken.
Oh, that's a terribly executed pass. In they go to the ruck.
Good defence. Ireland defended the ruck really well and win the ball.
They pile into the ruck.
Moore charging in.
They set up a ruck.
It's stolen. The scrum half gets us going again. He's taken to the ground. Now he has to release the ball. And the ball wrangled out of the ruck. Japan. Might be worth spreading it to the wing. Aki tries to stop Moore, but he's missed.
They've turned over the ball.
He caught that ball well, brilliantly positioned. They've recovered it. An attempted tackle by Conway, but he comes up empty. That looks like it'll be a ruck. Ireland still in possession of the ball. Oh, that's a missed tackle. It's a ruck. Murray is tackled.
And they've kept possession at the back of this ruck.
Advantages over.
There's the tackle. Here's the ruck being created. There'll be a scrum on the halfway line.
Crouch. Bind. Set.
They're being shunted back on the put-in.
Murray is calling the play. Murray might have some space on that side. Ball still in the hands of Ireland. Moving into the great wide open is Sexton.
They've managed to keep possession of the ball.
The referee signals advantage.
The ball is being moved very quickly.
O'Mahon takes it on the outside. They're going to work hard for the ball.
Excellent defence, and they've got the ball back. So safe under the high ball. Didn't really get into that tackle. There are huge opportunities on the wings.
Oh, everything that went into that has been rewarded. What a brilliant try.
They saw the opening, didn't hesitate, and took full advantage. What a try.
Great catch. That was not easy. Ball kept by Ireland. The ball's taken. Oh, that's a terrible pass. Not a good pass by Best.
He'll have to be careful. He's missing too many passes.
In touch.
Advantage, back to previous foul.
They cut the numbers to just 5 at the line-out.
Well, he is the king of the line-outs right now. Sexton passes the ball. That's still a ball that can be used by Ireland.
Very skillful handling.
End of the advantage.
Rock. Henderson piles in to get the ball for his team.
And they slide the grubber kick in behind the defence. There's big gaps on the outside.
It's a ruck.
Japan
Managing to keep the ball.
A ruck's formed.
Ball still in their possession.
Successful offload out of the tackle.
The tackle was missed.
Some clearing out is needed there.
Oh, that was a great tackle.
Ball comes out for the scrum half.
Good passing.
Ruck forms.
Here comes the support.
They still control the ball and can go wide. He just switched off in that tackle.
Ruck.
Oh, they've lost the ball there.
Ruck for Ireland.
Driving into the ruck with the shoulder.
Japan
Turn the ruck over to take the ball. An attempt at a tackle that went nowhere.
gaps opening up out wide.
The ball goes into touch. They've decided to go with a 7-player line-out. Ball thrown in, and they keep possession. Ryan doing what he can to beef up the pack. Support for the ball carrier.
Oh, tremendous defence. They've just stopped that in its tracks. And that's got into touch.
The two teams get set for a 3-man line-out.
So the ball still with the attack.
He's going straight for the line.
Oh, what a move, Ben. What a try. Just brilliant.
They've been playing so well in the past few minutes. You just had the feeling they were going to score.
In the arms of Aki. Oh, look at that by Aki. They're going to work hard for the ball. They've held on to the ball.
End of the advantage.
One more in the maul.
And they form a maul.
Stopped. Looks like the drive by
Japan
has been stopped. Tremendous defending. Rock forms. So that will be a ball for Ireland. Ireland playing on despite the foul.
That tackle wasn't good enough.
Stockdale steams along the outside.
He's almost there.
And that's a try. It has been coming for some time.
They've had all the momentum and they didn't flinch when it mattered.
Got underneath it. Superb.
And they fly into the ruck.
And they keep possession.
He passes the ball.
Look at this, plenty of space out wide.
One more player comes into the ruck.
Oh, missed tackle. What a tackle.
He's gathered that ball really well. Bad pass, didn't reach the intended target. Let's see how they get on with this line out with everyone in.
So they'll keep the ball. The maul formed by Ireland. Ireland are still moving forward.
They're joining them all, giving it that extra weight.
Not bad, but well countered.
Great read from the defence. Oh, the defence really taking no prisoners now.
So 7 players readying themselves for this line-out.
Ball well taken. The ball's set up. Now they have to protect the ball.
Players flying in, adding their weight to this maul.
That is top defence.
Absolutely critical intervention by the defender.
There was a foul, but the referee is playing advantage.
Hats off to the defence. They really snuffed out that attack.
Just a bit imprecise, that.
A poor pass by Aki.
Ringrose accelerates, gets through. This match has been brilliant.
Hello and welcome everyone who's joining us in a few moments. The match will begin. Taken by Aki.
There's a ruck being created.
They keep the ball. And the overlaps to be found out wide.
Piling into the ruck.
That's still a ball that can be used by Ireland.
Still their ball, attacking ball.
Murray breaks loose in space. That's it, there's the
Ireland. Such enterprise, and it paid off. Let's have another look at that.
It was so dominant in that period. Great collective effort to score the try.
Murray recovers the ball.
A ruck's formed.
The ball is kept by Ireland.
You can play.
How good was that?
And some more support from Van der Fleer.
Oh, they're really intent on keeping this ball alive.
They've held on to the ball. He missed him.
Oh, that's a terrible pass.
Henderson breaks free. That ball's been taken by Ireland.
He took off like a rocket through the defence.
Japan
managed to recover the ball. The referee says that's a ruck. Moore tackled.
Japan
will keep the ball.
Opportunity out wide.
They set up a ruck. What a turnover.
Henderson breaks free, takes off. Ireland keep the ball.
He just wasn't concentrating on the pass.
The ball is taken cleanly.
Oh, look at the energy, the dynamism of it all.
He offloads the ball out of the tackle. He needs support. Ball still in their possession.
There was a foul, but the referee is playing advantage.
They're keeping the ball alive with all these offloads.
End of the advantage.
The defence has done really well to halt that maul. Excellent handling.
That looks like it'll be a ruck.
And they've kept possession at the back of this ruck.
Look at the backs getting into position.
It's worth trying, Nick. Can they make it work?
Yep, that could have gone better.
Well, they tried it, but it just didn't come off.
He sets off down the touchline. He's taken to the ground. Now he has to release the ball. And the ball brilliantly won back by Ireland. Ireland should have a ruck. Ireland still in possession of the ball. They're scrapping for the ball.
They still have control of the ball.
They pile into the ruck. Well, they've managed to steal the ball in the ruck.
It's a 7-player line-out for Ireland.
The ball gathered in.
And the maul for Ireland.
The support comes in quickly around the ball carrier.
That's not what they planned.
But it was cracking defence.
Terrific tackle. Ball still for Ireland. That's advantage for Ireland. Ruck for Ireland.
Not what they'd have hoped for, Ben.
No fooling the defence there.
They still have the advantage.
In they go to the ruck.
Ball still in the hands of Ireland.
Advantage is over.
It's a ruck. And they keep possession. Yeah, that's how to keep the ball alive. Oh, look at that offload.
He slices through the defence.
They still have control of the ball. The scrum half launches play.
That was a poorly executed pass.
Rock.
The defender really cut him down. He's keeping the ball in play. Oh, that's a missed tackle.
The ball's moved on.
He needs support.
Japan
Still have control of the ball.
They really should be getting the ball out to the wingers.
huge scrap for the ball at the ruck.
He passes it.
Oh, poor ball retention. He needs to go wide.
O'Mahon makes a pass. A poor pass by Aki. Ireland should have a ruck.
A really good contest there, and they managed to get the ball.
That looks like it'll be a ruck. Ireland put an end to the attack with that turnover. There's a bit of room, and he's there. Ball still in the hands of Ireland.
Well taken. Interesting, he chooses to kick.
And we'll have a throw-in for Ireland.
So it's going to be a five-man line-out.
They should be able to build something. Really good ball from the line-out.
He plunges through the gap and he's on his own. Try by... It's great to have you with us this evening for tonight's match.
Play it. They're in position and are only waiting for the signal from the referee.
There's the kick-off and the match is underway.
The risk paid off with that kick ahead. Now the support arrives at the ruck.
He gives the ball.
They're passing the ball around well.
They've got space out wide. And he grounds it to score.
How about that? What a talent.
Oh, Nick, perfectly executed piece of play, all rounded off with a superb try.
To convert the try, here's the kicker. No, that's gone too far left. The ball's taken.
He gets back onto his feet to challenge for the ball.
The tackle by Murray. He can't stop him.
The ball's being nicely moved around.
It's a ruck.
Oh, sit down. Sharp passing.
This is going to be a real struggle.
Piling into the ruck.
Up the touchline, a great run by Murray.
They've managed to keep possession of the ball.
There was a gap in the defence and he went through.
The attack was well read.
That really is such a pity. And he really breaks through the defensive line there. And they drive in to secure the ball. They set up a ruck.
They've held on to the ball.
It's an advantage.
There's not a great deal of support there. Ball kept by Ireland. The ball is in the hands of the scrum half, Murray. The referee lets them play on with the advantage.
And here we have the first scrum of the match.
Crouch! Bind! Set!
And the scrum half has been picked up for that put-in.
Lack of attention, maybe?
Sexton finds touch. First throw-in at the 5th minute mark.
Great throw-in by the hooker.
The pass out of contact for Aki.
Yes, it's a try! They needed the score and it's worked perfectly. What a move. Yes!
5-7.
Looks like he's got his lucky boots on today.
Ball safely taken.
Oh, he left the defensive line hanging like it needed laundry.
What a break! The ball's been grabbed.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to tonight's match. And we're nearly there. I'm thrilled to have Ben Kay with me here in the commentary box this evening. He seems to be wanting to take his time. They've got the ball back. The tackle made, but the ball kept alive.
They still control the ball and can go wide.
He gives the ball.
Oh, that's a terribly executed pass. Oh, the defence really got their man there. The scrum half can launch the next attack.
A great platform to attack from here, from this rock.
Pass. Moore wants to form a Moore with support from his
Japan
teammates.
A bad pass didn't reach the intended target.
Big tackle. Japan
Keep the ball.
attacking options here for the number 9. Wonderful technique in that offload.
And a ruck is formed.
Japan
Still in possession of the ball. The ball's passed.
They set up a ruck. The attacking team keeps the ball.
They've got space out wide, adding extra bodies.
They keep the ball.
He's taken to the ground. Now he has to release the ball.
Japan
Still in possession of the ball. He passes the ball.
Nothing will stop him from there.
finally the score that settles it, the try that they have been searching for.
Oh yes, we'll enjoy the replay of that. Loads of concentration as he prepares for this kick.
Ah, he's got it.
So safe under the high ball.
And he's kicking out of his own 22. It's a ruck. Turnover for the defence. That's a clever pass out of the tackle.
And he still manages to free up the ball despite that contact.
It's stopped by Japan. What a tackle.
Ball still for Ireland. Playing with the advantage.
Yeah, that's how to keep the ball alive.
Strong work from Bess.
No advantage.
So the first line out of the match. Ball for Ryan.
Oh, he was excellent in that contest. Ball has to come out or have to move forward, or the referee will intervene. And the attack leads to a ruck.
Japan managed to recover the ball. First scrum of the match. The two packs gearing up for this scrum inside the Murray 22.
Excellent body position from the forwards, who keep their own ball.
Ball taken by Murray.
He has to go all the way.
Oh, they gave it a go, and it worked perfectly.
They've been totally on top and been rewarded for their patience. In they go to the ruck.
Ball still in the hands of Ireland.
Great catch. That was not easy.
And that's an up and under from. They're going to work hard for the ball. The ball's been burgled.
Too many defensive errors. Oh, look at the energy, the dynamism of it all.
Ireland defended the ruck really well and win the ball.
He needs support.
Here comes the support, and they keep possession.
They're passing the ball around well. And they've kept possession at the back of this ruck.
Murray passes the ball.
He's keeping the ball in play.
Opportunity out wide.
Over.
He gets back onto his feet to challenge for the ball.
He's through.
What a clinical attacking line.
Everyone was in the right place at the right time.
That tackle wasn't good enough.
Ruck forms.
They still control the ball and can go wide.
The ball's being nicely moved around.
That adds real power to the maul. Good defence puts a temporary break on the maul.
They formed a maul. The referee tells them they've stopped moving forward. Terrific tackle by Henderson.
Japan
keep the ball.
He really shouldn't have tried that pass.
It's a ruck for Ireland. It's stolen. The ball's kept alive. There's not a great deal of support there. He's tackled. Murray passes to Best.
There's a ruck being created.
One more player comes into the ruck.
Oh, that's a terrible pass.
A bad pass, didn't reach the intended target. Scrum, inside the 22.
Crouch! Bind! Set!
See the pack here, pushing straight and pushing hard. Japan
will win the ball from that scrum.
Clean possession at the scrum for the forwards.
The ball's being moved around.
Ryan dives into the ruck.
What a turnover.
Ball comes out for the scrum half. They're scrapping for the ball, and coming in to add his support is Best.
This looks like a planned move.
Yeah, Nick, it's a really well-organised attacking formation.
Oh, this could go the distance. What a fine run by Furlong. It's a ruck.
Oh, they've managed to steal the ball in the ruck.
Well taken.
Ireland should have a ruck.
They've managed to keep possession of the ball. And he kicks the ball clear. He's gathered that ball really well.
There's a ruck being created.
The ball is kept by Ireland. That looks like it'll be a ruck.
They've turned over the ball. Good passing.
This is going to be a real struggle. Turnover ball. Murray finds his mate. It's a ruck. Tackle made. Ireland still have control of the ball.
Excellent handling.
It's a ruck. Ireland managing to keep the ball.
He gets through. He took good advantage of the gap.
They've held on to the ball. He passes it.
That tackle wasn't good enough.
Ruck for Ireland. Ireland will keep the ball. The referee signals the advantage. It's a free ball. Let's see what they can do with it.
Advantage is over.
They set up a ruck.
Ball kept by Ireland. Murray send it on to Sexton. Oh, that ball's gone dead. Sexton takes the ball to the ground.
In they go to the ruck.
Oh, they've lost the ball there.
They're going to work hard for the ball.
They've managed to keep possession of the ball.
And the referee says that's a maul.
Strong defence halts the Maul's progression. He needs support.
Japan
Still have control of the ball.
Oh, that's a missed tackle.
They still control the ball and can go wide. They're moving the ball well. The defence isn't set, there's a gap.
Japan
Managing to keep the ball. He gives the ball. He sets off down the touchline.
Oh, look at the energy, the dynamism of it all.
The scrum half can launch the next attack. Excellent offload out of the tackle. Now the support arrives at the ruck.
He's going to score!
There are huge opportunities on the wings.
Brilliant try, brilliant, and this place has taken off.
A terrific play, and they've taken the lead.
Now for the extra two. That's gone left.
Yes, he's pushed that too far to the left. And it ends up safe in his arms.
That pass was absolute genius.
Oh, lovely pass out of the back door.
Sexton manages to pass it to Ringrose, despite the tackle by Sexton. Ball still in the hands of Ireland.
He gets back onto his feet to challenge for the ball. Really sharp thinking for that pass. Oh, that's a great tackle.
They still have control of the ball.
The referee says that's a ruck.
And they keep possession.
They still have the advantage.
Oh, wonderful offload. They keep the ball.
End of the advantage.
The defence is missing too many tackles.
Ruck forms.
And they've kept possession at the back of this ruck.
There's not a great deal of support there.
Japan
Will keep the ball.
Oh, quite a risky offload in that tackle. The defence seems less effective out wide. Oh, and they score a magnificent try.
What a move, what a finish.
A try that no one can possibly question.
So the kicker all set for the conversion.
Nope, it's gone right. They're going to use this time to make a replacement.
He caught that ball well, brilliantly positioned.
He's there to challenge for the ball. And the attack leads to a ruck. Oh, that's a great tackle.
Moore has the ball. The Maul forms around him.
They've organised themselves really well, ready to stop that forward movement. And a ruck is formed. Ball still in their possession.
The tackle made, but the ball kept alive.
He gets back onto his feet to challenge for the ball.
The ball is out for the scrum half.
Sharp passing.
The referee says that's a ruck.
They still control the ball and can go wide. Great pass.
There's not a great deal of support there. So that will be a ball for Ireland.
And a ruck is formed.
Japan
Turn the ruck over to take the ball.
Oh, that's a terribly executed pass.
An attempt at a tackle that went nowhere. Ringrose is shown a yellow card.
Yes, and they'll have to hold out down a man for the next 10 minutes. He caught that kick ahead well.
Japan
Still have control of the ball.
Oh, they're really intent on keeping this ball alive, and the attack leads to a ruck. A really good contest there, and they managed to get the ball.
This is going to be a real struggle. Ruck for
Japan.
And they've kept possession at the back of this ruck. Really sharp thinking for that pass.
That looks like it'll be a ruck. Ireland win the ball at the end of the battle.
Oh, look at the energy, the dynamism of it all.
There was a gap in the defence and he went
Go back
through.
here.
That was a poorly executed pass. The ball is taken cleanly.
It's kicked clear.
And he takes it.
They're going to work hard for the ball. Ireland put an end to the attack with that turnover.
And finally the maul stopped.
Sexton, well taken. Ireland will keep the ball. It's a ruck for Ireland. They still have the advantage.
Advantage is over.
He needs support. The defender really cut him down.
The ball's kept alive.
The ball is being moved very quickly.
The tackle by Stander. He can't stop him.
Japan
Keep the ball.
Oh, missed tackle. They must get the ball out to the wingers. Try. How about that, Ben? The move with such verve and determination.
That's right, Nick. They were so tenacious and they got their reward with that try.
Oh, wow. Well short with that one.
These things happen. Has to build his confidence back up and be better next time.
Well taken.
In they go to the ruck. They keep the ball.
Pass.
Might be worth spreading it to the wing. A ruck's formed.
They've held on to the ball.
Oh, that was well played out wide. They set up a ruck. They've managed to keep possession of the ball.
There's a ruck being created.
And there are overlaps to be found out wide.
The referee quite right to penalise that.
Oh, such a pity, because up to then, he was keeping within the law.
Here's a scrum, somewhat 45 yards out.
Crouch. Bind. Set.
That's a mighty effort by the Ireland pack, who've managed to turn the scrum.
The number 9 frees the ball.
Off to the side for Murray.
A really good contest there, and they managed to get the ball.
Very skillful handling.
They're keeping the ball alive with all these offloads.
There's the tackle. Here's the ruck being created. They have to get the ball to the winger.
He's taken to the ground. Now he has to release the ball. They still have control of the ball. He gives the ball.
Manages to get the offload away.
Oh, he's got it out of the tackle. Terrible pass. Rock. Ireland win the ball at the end of the battle. A poor pass by Sexton. It looks like there'll be more bodies in the ruck.
What a turnover.
A great platform to attack from here, from this ruck.
Ruck forms. That's still a ball that can be used by Ireland.
The ball's being nicely moved around. Look at this, plenty of space out wide.
Ball still in the hands of Ireland.
He took off like a rocket through the defence.
Ball kept by Ireland.
And he really breaks through the defensive line there.
And the ball brilliantly won back by
Japan. That's a clever pass out of the tackle.
Ruck for
Japan.
So that will be a ball for Ireland. Sexton keeps the ball moving. This is going to be a real struggle.
Japan
managing to keep the ball.
And a ruck is formed. The attacking team keeps the ball.
They've got space out wide.
They'll try to gain ground with the kick.
There's not a great deal of support there. The ball's been burgled. Playing with the advantage. The referee says that's a ruck.
They still control the ball and can go wide.
Successful offload out of the tackle.
They're scrapping for the ball.
Oh, they've lost the ball there.
The ball comes free and is cleared. Ball safely taken. The ball's moved on.
They pile into the ruck.
Too many defensive errors. It looks like they're going to try something special here, Ben, something magic.
That's right, Nick. Be really interesting to see what exactly.
Oh, no, that move not working.
Maybe they just need to spend a little bit more time on that at training.
That looks like it'll be a ruck.
Oh, and they've managed to steal the ball in the ruck.
Great catch. That was not easy.
They've decided to keep the ball, and they've formed a maul.
Japan, too much muscle for the defence. The referee tells them they've stopped moving forward.
It's a ruck. Japan
keep the ball.
They are in place for the move.
Everyone needs to time his run correctly.
What a pity. It almost worked.
Oh, the timing was just off.
Japan
will keep the ball.
Advantage
he sets
over.
off down the touchline. Ruck forms.
Ball still in their possession.
Yeah, that's how to keep the ball alive. A ruck's formed. It almost came off.
Just a lack of accuracy. They set up a ruck.
Turnover ball.
He's keeping the ball in play. There's room on the outside.
And they keep possession. Murray, who gives it Sexton. O'Mahan charging in. It's a ruck.
They keep the ball. They're passing the ball around well.
That's him tackled.
Great precision and really good timing for that offload. Good passing. Oh, the defenders are warming to their task now.
Ireland turn the ruck over to take the ball. Murray teaming up with Kilcoyne. Japan put an end to the attack with that turnover. The ball's kept alive.
Oh, look at the energy, the dynamism of it all. The ball's being moved around.
We need support.
It looks like there'll be more bodies in the ruck.
It really has been a fabulous game of rugby.
Yeah, the skill levels have been off the charts.
Stand throwing his brawn into the maul.
They're adding their weight to this driving maul. The defence has done really well to hold that maul.
The defence seems less effective out wide.
The tackle made, but the pass to Sexton.
Oh, that was well played out wide.
Ireland still have control of the ball. Sexton pounces. They've got to be careful they take the right options. He's taken to the ground. Now he has to release the ball. Ireland defended the ruck really well and win the ball.
A great platform to attack from here, from this ruck.
He slices through the defence.
Stand adding to the conversation.
Very skillful handling.
Henderson dives into the ruck. Ball still for Ireland. The referee lets them play on with the advantage. Got underneath it. Superb.
Previous foul.
A quick reminder of the score. 22-10.
And there are 3 more points on offer as a result of that penalty.
And the ball just didn't have a chance. Nowhere near the posts. And it goes out. Dead ball.
And we come back for the scrum. The scrum half's put in for the scrum. It's in the opponent's 22.
Crouch. Point. Set.
The pack holding on to its own ball at this scrum. They ought to be able to keep this ball. That's a solid scrum.
Up the touchline, a great run by Ringrose.
Absolutely critical intervention by the defender.
Murray with the try and 5 points.
Bit by bit, they are getting closer.
Keeping the scoreboard ticking over really helps with that confidence.
It's good. That ball well taken by Sexton.
A ruck's formed.
That's still a ball that can be used by Ireland. The referee letting them play on.
No advantage. Back to previous foul.
Time for another scrum. The scrum getting set in the Ireland half of the pitch.
Crouch. Bind. Set.
Oh, the scrum's gone down under real pressure from the opposition.
They ought to be able to keep this ball. That's a solid scrum.
He gets back onto his feet to challenge for the ball. Really sharp thinking for that pass.
Might be worth spreading it to the wing.
What superb defence by Stockdale.
Oh, that was so close.
He caught that ball well, brilliantly positioned.
The ball is taken cleanly. And it ends up safe in his arms.
How good was that?
They're going to work hard for the ball.
And they've kept possession at the back of this ruck.
The ball's moved on.
In they go to the ruck.
Ball kept by Ireland.
Opportunity out wide.
Ruck for Ireland. Ringrose misses the tackle.
Great pass. Gets his hands free in the contact.
There's not a great deal of support there.
Japan
Managing to keep the ball.
wonderful technique in that offload.
There are huge opportunities on the wings.
It is interesting that they're now resorting to a kicking game. Well, that break showing that he really is in the mood.
The attacking team keeps the ball. They're passing the ball around well.
A game-saving tackle.
Oh, he absolutely had to be stopped right then. Perfectly executed tackle. Absolutely impeccable.
Oh, look at the energy, the dynamism of it all.
He makes a pass. The referee says that's a ruck. It's stolen.
There's a ruck being created.
And coming in to add his support is Kilcoyne. Ruck.
Excellent defence, and they've got the ball back.
He passes the ball. Van der Fleer making his presence felt. This is going to be a real struggle.
What a turnover.
It's a ruck. The ball is kept by Ireland.
Play on! Gaining the
Ringrose
advantage.
steams along the outside.
Oh, and that's an opportunity blown by the attack.
Just a little bit imprecise.
They must get the ball out to the wingers.
They've managed to keep possession of the ball. They really should be getting the ball out to the wingers.
And there it is, the fifth try of the match.
That's just the sort of play the supporters love, and us as well.
Absolutely right, Nick. And it was so well done, the defence had no answers for it.
'70. That's it. Game over. Victory for
Japan.
And now let's watch this test match.
Everyone is in position and the referee is ready to give the go-ahead for the kickoff.
He's trying to push them back as far as possible. Murray takes the ball in the air. They're scrapping for the ball. The ball's been burgled.
Well, they're really intent on keeping this ball alive.
In the arms of Conway. He missed him.
He's gathered that ball really well.
He can't be caught now.
First try.
Great work, clinically executed.
Absolutely, Nick. With that move, they've really raised their game.
Oh, it's off the post.
Oh, he knew from the moment he kicked that it was going to be tight.
Aki takes the ball to the ground. Ireland still in possession of the ball. That looks like it'll be a ruck. Pass.
He gets back onto his feet to challenge for the ball.
Ireland defended the ruck really well and win the ball.
It's a ruck.
Adding extra bodies.
Oh, and they've managed to steal the ball in the ruck.
It's a ruck for Ireland. Ball kept by Ireland.
Great catch. That was not easy.
And that'll be a throw-in for Ireland.
So, here's the first line out of the match.
Now then, this is good attacking ball.
Sexton beneath the kick. This is going to be a real struggle.
Oh, they've lost the ball there. sharp passing.
He's keeping the ball in play.
He gives the ball.
The defence had him well and truly covered.
Huge effort by the players in this maul. And finally the maul stopped.
He offloads the ball out of the tackle.
He plunges through the gap and he's on his own. There are possibilities out wide. Breakthrough by Henderson.
In they go to the ruck.
Ball still in the hands of Ireland. Off to the side for Ringrose.
That tackle wasn't good enough.
So safe
back
under the
to
high
previous
ball.
foul.
The penalty taken by Sexton. And that's it, near 10.
He really took his time with that one and gives his team another 3 points. And it ends up safe in his arms.
Aki accelerates, gets through.
Well, we can all see the foul. Here it is on the replay.
Such a stupid thing to do. Just 5 men in the line out.
Rising highest and stealing that ball back in the line-out. He caught that ball well, brilliantly positioned.
Yeah, nothing's going to stop him from there.
That's just the sort of play the supporters love and us as well.
Absolutely right, Nick. And it was so well done, the defence had no answers for it.
Aki recovers the ball.
He needs support.
Ireland still have control of the ball. Henderson breaks loose in space. Raya charging in. An attempted tackle by Bess, but he comes up empty. Ireland managed to recover the ball.
He's taking responsibility for the kicking.
Will be first to the ball. It's Conway. They still have control of the ball. There's a chance on the outside with Van der Fleer.
The defence is missing too many tackles.
Rock. That's still a ball that can be used by Ireland.
He just switched off in that tackle. He caught that kick ahead well. Well, the ball is being moved very quickly. Well, that was a really soft attempt of the tackle.
The tackle by Murray. He can't stop him. An attempt at a tackle that went nowhere. The referee says that's a ruck. They took the ball in and it's still theirs.
Oh, look at the energy, the dynamism of it all.
Ireland win the ball at the end of the battle. Oh, this could go the distance. What a fine run by O'Mahony. Ball still for Ireland.
And the attack leads to a ruck.
And they create a maul.
Moore has just come in to add his support to the maul.
And here comes the support, driving the maul forward.
The ball has run out of steam here. The defence countering so well.
So that'll be a throw-in for Ireland. So we're going to have a 5-man line-out for Ireland at the 21st minute mark. That's almost a penalty, but it's well taken by Henderson.
He gets through. He took good advantage of the gap.
They're going to work hard for the ball. Turnover ball. They're scrapping for the ball,
and they keep possession.
Great precision and really good timing for that offload.
they've got space out wide. Ruck for Ireland. There's a ruck being created. And coming in to add his support is Van der Fleer.
Oh, that's a terribly executed pass.
Turnover for the defence.
Quite a risky offload in that tackle.
Oh, that's a missed tackle. Attacking options here for the number 9.
Ruck forms.
They've managed to keep possession of the ball.
Yeah, that's how to keep the ball alive.
They pile into the ruck.
Japan.
Keep the ball. He gives the ball.
Excellent offload out of the tackle.
No question about that. That's a clear foul.
Yeah, that tackle's really borderline.
And now for the first scrum of the match.
Crouch! Bind! Set!
Oh, the scrum's gone down under real pressure from the opposition.
The Ireland forwards collapse under tremendous pressure from the
Japan
pack, who really wanted that ball. The ball is kicked clear. Murray takes the ball to the ground. There's not a great deal of support there.
And they've kept possession at the back of this ruck.
They're joining the maul, putting their shoulder to the wheel.
Furlong doing what he can to beef up the pack. Support for the ball carrier.
Strong defence halts the maul's progression.
Terrible pass.
Oh, tremendous defence. They've just stopped that in its tracks. Oh, and they've managed to steal the ball in the ruck. They're keeping the ball alive with all these offloads. Just got his timing totally wrong for that tackle. They really should be getting the ball out to the wingers.
The defence is missing too many tackles. Big tackle.
They've held on to the ball.
Oh, wonderful offload.
What a try!
Thoroughly deserved. They've not given up and the gap's closing.
That will give them such a confidence boost.
Now this kick for the extra 2 points.
He's gathered that ball really well. He gets back onto his feet to challenge for the ball.
The referee signals advantage.
The ball is kicked clear. Oh, that's a missed tackle.
We'll go back here.
The two packs set to lock horns.
Crouch! Bind! Set!
The ball's won back by the Ireland pack. That was fabulous work from
Japan,
who pushed the opposing pack and win the ball. Ball gathered in by the number 8.
Successful offload out of the tackle. Look at this, plenty of space out wide. Yeah, that is dangerous. That has to be punished.
I agree. The referee absolutely right to penalise.
Yellow card for Conway. The players getting ready for the scrum.
Crouch! Bind! Set!
Excellent body position from the forwards who keep their own ball. Clean possession at the scrum for the forwards.
The number 8 collects the ball and runs with it.
There's the tackle. Here's the ruck being created.
There's a bit of room, and he's there.
He's going straight for the line.
So that will be a ball for Ireland.
In they go to the ruck. Now the support arrives at the ruck.
Tactical kicking by Murray over the defensive line. He kicks the ball clear. Ball taken by Aki.
He really shouldn't have tried that pass.
The referee says that's a ruck.
Japan
Will keep the ball.
Oh, look at that offload.
There's room on the outside.
It's a try!
Oh, and that's the kind of move that gets the opposition jittery.
That's right, Nick. They're just starting to nibble away at that lead.
He's nailed it.
The ball is taken cleanly.
Sexton takes the ball. Not a good pass by Sexton.
He'll have to be careful. He's missing too many passes.
Ball kept by Ireland.
That tackle was nowhere near big enough.
The attacking team keeps the ball.
The ball's taken.
Oh, he left the defensive line hanging like it needed laundry.
And there it is, the third try at the 38-minute mark.
Oh, everything that went into that has been rewarded. What a brilliant try.
They saw the opening, didn't hesitate and took full advantage. What a try.
Sexton, it's through. 2 more points for his team. Aki takes the ball in the air. Ruck for Ireland.
Oh, sit down.
Murray passes the ball. Oh, that's a poor pass. Big tackle by O'Mahony.
Oh, that was a high tackle. That should be a yellow card.
Let's be frank, that stupidity could cost the team dearly.
He let himself get carried away. Just a few minutes before the end of the first half.
He missed him.
What a tackle.
Ireland turn the ruck over to take the ball.
It's a ruck.
They've turned over the ball.
That's a clever pass out of the tackle.
And a ruck is formed. They keep the ball.
The referee signals the advantage. It's a free ball. Let's see what they can do with it.
And that one goes into touch. That's it. The two teams will go back to their respective changing rooms.
Well taken.
It's a ruck.
And they've kept possession at the back of this ruck. Great pass.
They have to get the ball to the winger.
Ruck.
Ball still in their possession. Good defence puts a temporary break on the maul.
That's still a ball that can be used by Ireland. They're going to work hard for the ball. Playing with the advantage.
And he still manages to free up the ball despite that contact.
O'Mahony misses the tackle. Murray tries to stop more, but he's missed. The tackle made, but the ball kept alive.
He offloads the ball out of the tackle.
Ireland have chosen a 5-man line-out. Plucked out of the air by Henderson.
Oh, the defenders are warming to their task now.
Ball still for Ireland. Got underneath it. Superb.
That was a poorly executed pass.
This is going to be a real struggle.
They keep the ball.
Oh, look at the energy, the dynamism of it all.
Gets his hands free in the contact.
He really should get to the line now.
The defence seems less effective out wide.
A move that was beautifully controlled and executed with aplomb.
Even after a wonderful try like that, they cannot afford to relax.
(70-24). Ball safely taken.
Oh, missed tackle. Japan
Keep the ball.
Oh, they're really intent on keeping this ball alive.
Too many defensive errors.
He needs support.
Oh, they've lost the ball there.
He gives the ball. That tackle was too weak to stop Burn. They took the ball in and it's still theirs.
Play on.
There's a chance on the outside with Conway.
They still control the ball and can go wide.
End of the advantage.
Oh, look at the energy, the dynamism of it all.
That looks like it'll be a ruck.
A fresh move here, Ben. Something new.
Let's see if they can take the defence by surprise.
The ball's kept alive.
No, not quite. This time it doesn't work.
Oh, it was worth a try, Nick.
They've held on to the ball. The ball's passed.
A ruck's formed.
What a turnover. Oh, poor ball retention.
They've recovered it. Best tears down the defending wall. Ball still in the hands of Ireland. Murray will get us going again.
He gets back onto his feet to challenge for the ball. They've managed to keep possession of the ball. In they go to the ruck.
Turnover for the defence. And it's a very good kick.
Conway beneath the kick, and he finds touch. The two teams ready for the full line-out. They've worked hard to retain possession.
Japan
will keep the ball.
And the attack leads to a ruck.
The ball's been burgled.
Great catch. That was not easy.
Bad pass, didn't reach the intended target.
Well played by Murray.
That tackle was nowhere near big enough.
Nothing will stop him from there.